everyone. Welcome back. Susan with Keep It Simple Susan. Week 5 of my carnivore diet. And apparently my scale and I no longer get along, which we haven't for a while, but whatever. I actually gained 1.8 pounds this week. And honestly, I don't know what happened. No cheats, no off-plan eating, which that would be a cheat, I think. No secret cookie in the pantry. No emotional support Doritos. Yet somehow my weight's up 1.8 pounds. My BMI is up 0.3. My body fat is up 0.2. And my subcutaneous fat is up 0.2. At this point, I'm breaking up with my scale. Anyways, so I don't really know, honestly, what happened. I stayed fully carnivore. I didn't cheat. I still prioritized protein and fat. My water intake was good. My energy levels were subpar. Not great, but not terrible. My sleep quality has actually been decent. And I'm still having cravings, but I think I know why. My mood has been, well, let's just say it's best if we don't talk about that. I don't really know why. Other than my mood has been awful, and I don't know, maybe that's just frustration with, eating just animal products. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the frustration. I'm feeling discouraged. I'm not doubting the process, though. I wonder sometimes, is my body just being, is it just been dramatic? I feel like maybe it is. I'm kind of a dramatic person. I don't really know what's going on with myself. Sometimes I think I'm like, well, I just want to lose weight. And my body's like, best I can do is emotional growth. How about that? Suffer through these weeks. Grow up. These weeks that you gain weight. And reconcile that with your lifestyle. Whatever that means. That's very difficult to do, actually. I think maybe my hormones are not balanced. I don't think they've ever been balanced since I was probably like 37, maybe. I do think I'm retaining a little bit of water. My inflammation is not great. I'm feeling like it's kind of out of control, honestly, and I think I know why on that as well. My stress this week has been, it has not been good. So that's probably spiked my cortisol. I don't know what that does to insulin. I don't know all those little details. Probably, if I had to guess, if I was eating too much fat or if I was eating too little fat, I would be too little fat. I'm probably eating too little. Maybe it's just me existing in a 52-year-old female body. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why I can't actually stay like, I want my weight loss to be like down. So, yeah, I don't think that's how this works for me. It's honestly like a herd or whatever a pack of raccoons are. Like, my body is a gas station and they're running it, and it's just done. They're just like, woohoo, free for this and everybody do that and all the things. It is super annoying. They're feral. Raccoons are feral. I really think I'm probably under eating, and I know I'm too stressed. And I think I'm honestly expecting too much too fast. I have this character flaw that if I start something or I do something or I pick up a new hobby or new thing I want to learn, if I'm not immediately good at it and not like a perfect, like, and the group, what do you call it? I can't think of the word. Like in a group of people, I am the professional, the group pro or whatever. And I feel like carnivore, for me, that's where carnivore is, and I am struggling, is I feel like I should immediately master it. I should be losing 1.6 pounds every week, consistently, no questions asked, and that's not what's actually, that's not what's actually happening. So what do I do? Well, first of all, I'm going to stay the course, of course. A horse, of course. I said I was going to do 90 days. I'm going to do 90 days and then reassess then, which will probably continue, but we will see. I don't think I need to adjust my macros or anything. I think they're on point. I just need to track and make sure I'm hitting them. If I can't do that for myself, sounds like a personal problem. I don't know that I need to add movement yet. I am doing some moving. I worked in the garden last Wednesday evening and planted, I don't know, like 18 tomato plants, and I'm not even done. And I could barely walk for 2 days. That doesn't seem right. Now, I do have chronic low back pain, which has gotten better, but it's not great. And you know, my elbow, my shoulder, I don't know what I did to my shoulder this weekend, but it has hurt since Saturday. Let's see. I definitely need to track more closely, which I already talked about. And I'm also going to throw the scales right out into the road. Let one of the big trucks run over them. Lord knows they drive by here fast enough. Let's see. So I said I feel like I've got a handle on why my inflammation is bad and probably why my cravings are bad. First of all, I've never quit drinking diet soda, and I know I need to, which I'm going to do. Today is the last day of the diet sodas. And I've got to cut out a ton of dairy. Man, I watched a video today, and that dude stepped all over my toes. Drink more water. Don't drink sodas. No, obviously, diet sodas even. Cut out cheese and dairy products. Eat more fat. What? Pretty rude, honestly, guy. But okay, here we are. So I'm gonna focus on those things. I'm gonna focus on macros and hitting them. Not going over, obviously, on my carbs and not going over on my calories, but hitting my protein and fat for sure. Of course, I want instant results and zero personal growth, but apparently that's not how this works. And now here I am trying to grow emotionally because that's all I get this week. And to be perfectly honest, this is really, really hard. It's hard to gain weight when you're trying so hard to lose. My progress looks, no joke, it looks like a mountain range, a jaggedy mountain range at that. Real life is super messy. And to be perfectly honest, what the majority of my problem boils down to is convenience and laziness. And I think that is the plight of modern society. I believe truly for every convenience we gain, we have lost a skill and we've become lazy. And we've gained nothing from it, really. We don't get any more time. We still only get 24 hours in a day. It's hard. It's hard to gain weight. I'm going to watch my fat intake extremely close this week and my protein. And I'm going to make sure I'm fully prepared with meals, which I've been doing some better with that, but it's not 100%. So meal prep, macros, tracking, no sodas, dairy, limited to butter. I don't know if I'm ready to 100% give up my heavy whipping cream and my cup of coffee in the morning. We will determine that. I could drink butter in it. I appreciate you guys. You guys are so good to me in the comments. It's actually awesome, honestly, to go on the internet and I've had one not so nice comment, but other than that, whatever. It drives the algorithm, whatever. You guys have been great, and I appreciate you. And if you like the video, hit the like button. And if you are new and you haven't seen what I've been doing, this is a crazy real-time experiment. I started on March the 24th. So today is the beginning of week 6 for me. Yesterday was the end of week 5. I started at 264 point something pounds. Oh, and so today I'm at like 253.8. I was up 0.8 pounds. I don't really know. Last week's video, I did my measurements and talked about how much I'd lost. So you go back and watch that if you want. I appreciate y'all. I cannot tell you how encouraging your comments are. I really do appreciate it. What are y'all working on? Are y'all struggling? How long have you been doing this? What else have you got going on in your life? Are you doing carnivore? Are you doing keto? Are you doing GLP-1? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Is giving up the dairy a good idea? I know giving up the diet soda is. I really think it's the biggest trigger for my inflammation. Probably the dairy doesn't help. What do y'all think? Does dairy inflame you? Let me know. I appreciate y'all. Bye.